his father says something very, very profound. And he says, "Your fault as a son is my failure as a father."
Habibi, before you enjoy this video, do your boy a solid. I've got a goal to hit 7,500 subscribers by the end of June. So like the video and subscribe the channel. Jazakallah khair.
And I am reminded by a very famous quote in the movie Gladiator, when Marcus Aurelius says to his son Commodus, after he had broken the news to Commodus, who was heir to the throne, that he will not become emperor of Rome. For those of you who have watched Gladiator, you will remember the scene. And he breaks the news to his son Commodus, and he says to him, "My son Commodus, you will not become emperor of Rome. Maximus will become emperor of Rome." Russell Crowe. And of course, this was extremely devastating for Commodus to hear. Commodus was an incestual, hedonistic loser, right? Hedonic loser. He had an incestual relationship with his sister, and he was just a hedonic loser. And his father, Marcus Aurelius, knew he could not entrust the leadership of Rome to his son. And when his son asks why and starts breaking down in tears, his father says something very, very profound. And he says, "Your fault as a son is my failure as a father." Boy. Your fault as a son is my failure as a father. And I know that a lot of you young men don't have very strong father figures in your life, because you've told me, you've reached out to me and you've told me, and the stats for that matter are clear on with respect to this. There are too many children in general, but specifically now I'm referring to young men, who are growing up in single mother homes. For whatever reason, dad is not in the picture. Sometimes it's because dad has done one and he just doesn't want to be involved with the children. Most of the time, however, it's because the mother is preventing the child from seeing his father or the children. Most of the time. But I will concede that sometimes dad's just, I'm dealing with a case like this right now. Dad just doesn't want to be in the picture with his kids. Just doesn't want to be in the picture. So dumb. It's like, if I can't have you back as a wife, then I don't want to be involved with my children. So dumb. It's not the first. There's two cases that I've heard like this. Anyway, so some of you young men were not raised with a strong father figure. Some of you were raised with a father, but your father was weak. He was soft. He was dominated by your mother. Certain cultures, the mother is the dominant force in the household, and as a result of that, you will see the daughters growing up to also be very dominant, and the sons grow up to become passive and weak. They just imitate what they see. The daughters imitate mom, and the sons imitate dad. Don't tell them, show them, and this is what they've been shown. And so they reenact this behavior themselves. So you have been molded in a weak way. So if you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.